Yeah, because a lot of students just don't like that chapter. Alright, so yeah, just let me open a new one. Okay, can you see what I write here? Can you see this one? Yes, right? Okay, good. So, yes, so now we learn completing the square. Okay, what is the purpose of completing the square? What is the purpose of this one? Okay, completing the square, actually you have two purposes. Yes, one purpose we find the turning point, which is we call it maximum or minimum point. Alright, and second is just like solve the quadratic equation. But you all take SPM, I think you're not going to like solve the quadratic so much like using this one. Quadratic equation. Don't know I see. Okay, solve the quadratic using completing the square. Because if you take the Cambridge level, yeah, they will ask you to solve the quadratic using completing the square. But then in SPM, yeah, you only have one purpose, which is find the maximum and minimum and sketch the graph. Alright, so for this part, I straight away go into the question because nothing much for me to explain about completing the square. I just need to like teach you how to do. Okay. Yes. But before that, yes, something I just want to mention here. Let's say y equals to a x minus h plus k. Alright. Yeah, I got a square here to mix up the square. This is the pattern of the completing the square. You must remember the pattern. If you don't remember the pattern, you can't solve it. In the completing the square, the a for this one is decide the shapes of the quadratic graph. If a is negative, I would say a less than 0, your graph will look like this. If a is positive value, mean bigger than 0, your graph will look like this. Alright, so a is play a very, very important role here. So if a is negative, you will got maximum point. If a is negative, you will got maximum point. If a is positive, you will got minimum point. Remember this one first. Second, we can get the maximum point or minimum point from the equation itself. So I want to get the maximum point, the x value I got from here, the y value I got from here. So the x value for this maximum point is h, y value is k. We never take negative h. You just imagine something like x minus h equals to 0. X is just equal to h. Alright, so same thing, the minimum point for this one is still h and k. Alright, this is something very important. So for example, in order to make you understand better, I just give you a random equation. Maybe I got okay, negative x plus 5 square minus 6. Okay, I got this equation. First you guess, I will get maximum point or minimum point. Will I get maximum or minimum? Yes, I will get maximum because this value is negative. If this value is negative, you will get maximum. Alright, it's very easy to remember. When negative, you will reset, right? Negative thing happen to your life, of course you will reset, you will get maximum. Positive thing happen to your life, you will smile, isn't it? So you will get minimum. Alright, just remember something like this. Alright, if you know this is maximum, what is the maximum coordinate you will get? What is the maximum coordinate you will got? In this case, in this simple equation, what coordinate you will got? Yes, exactly. You will got negative 5 and negative 6. Please do not say this is 5 because you always need to imagine whatever inside the bracket here equals 0. You just imagine x plus 5 equals 0. X is actually negative 5. And for the this one we straight away take. Of course, they have the name for all this. This one, they will call it maximum value. He will ask you find the maximum value of the graph. It's -6. Alright, for -5 here, they will ask you to find corresponding values of x. Corresponding value of x. Okay, this is just some fancy words. Actually, it just means the x value and y value. Alright, so from here, if you got this one, I ask second question, what is the acid symmetric? What is the acid symmetric? How to spell symmetric, by the way? Symmetric, I think it's double M. Okay, anyways, it's not important. Alright, because the question always asks you to find the equation. The question always asks you to find the equation of acid symmetric. Alright, equation must have the x there. Alright, so equation of acid symmetric will be x equals to -5. Okay, this one is quite easy to remember because acid symmetric, the value is get from x value 1. You can find out they have the same value. If this is -5, this is -5. If this is 99, this is 99. Just add x equals to -5 because this is so-called equation. If you write -5 is not the equation. -5 is the value. It's not the equation. Equation must be something equals to something. Most of the time, equation will have x equals to something or y equals to something or x equals to mx plus c or y equals to mx plus c. Alright, so in this case, always x equals to something. Alright, so always take the x value, that's all. Always take the maximum or always take the x value of the maximum point or minimum point. Alright, okay, this is some basics. So, yes, then we go have a look some question. Yeah, it's a bit blur, but I hope you at least you can see it. Let me just zoom in a bit because some actually using phone, right? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, have a look. Question number 9. Yeah, I have a phone coming. Maybe you just try question number 9. I give you 1 minute. Yes, so can you do the completing the square? Right. I'm so sorry. Just let me off my phone. Yeah. Alright, so if I want to do the completing the square, first thing I just copy down the question first. So fx equals to x squared plus 4x minus 1. Alright, a lot of students like so worried about fx. Fx actually is same meanings with y. You no need to like so worry about them. Unless it's in the chapter of function, yeah, fx actually means something else. But on other chapter, fx just mean y. Okay, you can imagine this is y equal to x squared plus 4x minus 1. Alright, this is nothing very special. Alright, when you start to do the completing the square, what thing you need to pay attention first is the coefficient for x squared always need to be positive 1 also. If this is 2 or this is 4, you have to factorize out 2 or 4. Alright, but in this case it's so simple because it's already in positive 1. So the first step is, this is x squared. Normally first term and second term, I just copy. Then I will plus something square, I will minus something square, I will minus 1. Alright, The something over here is actually just b divided by 2. What is b? B is 4, isn't it? 4 divided by 2 is 2. This is just 4 over 2. This is just 4 over 2. Alright, then what's the next thing I will do is, I will combine the first 3 terms over here. So, I will got fx equals to, when I combine the first 3 terms, I take the first term and the last term. This one called x plus 4 over 2 is just 2 square. This one with minus 2 square is minus 5, minus 4, minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Done. So from here, this is positive 1, right? So it gives me minimum point. And this is 2. So x plus 2 equals to 0. X is equal to negative 2. This is negative 5. We straight away take. Yes, we got the minimum point. Of course, in this case, he asks you to find P and Q, right? So it's simple. So he asks you to find, so you have to actually do some, you have to write in this pattern. So I just rearrange this one, become x minus negative 2 square plus negative 5. So my P is negative 2, my Q is negative 5. Done. Can I put negative something square after negative 1? What do you mean by negative something square after, negative something square after negative 1? I don't know, you mean can you put a negative here or what? Yeah. But I think most of you actually got the answer. Just some students get negative 4, must be careful. Something equals to x, a or b. Yeah, I also a little bit confused. But let's do question number 10. Yeah, 10 and 11 is quite common in SPM. Yeah, just try to do question number 10. It's quite simple. If you ask me, I can do it very fast. But just for you to try. Cannot see which one. Sir, how you got 4 over 2? Oh, 4 basically I got from here. Because this is ax squared plus bx plus c, isn't it? C is negative 1, b is 4. So 4 divided by 2. This is the formula b over 2. Okay? Oh, you mean you cannot see? Okay. So I think I have to move the paper a bit. Can you see now? Question number 10. Can you see question number 10? Okay, good. Come, try to do question number 10. First, it asks you to find the values of m. Alright, so value of m, yeah. Then he asks you to find the equation of axis symmetry and the maximum point. Can I write negative 4 over 2 after negative 1? No, for negative, okay, I mean you're trying to say about this part, isn't it? The negative, the 4 over 2 square minus 1, this one is a number, you can solve it. So if you can solve it, you have to actually solve it. This one is just negative 4. So if this one is negative 4, you have to minus 1. You cannot stay in this form. You have to solve it. Or you want to write this one at the back of negative 1? I'm not so sure what is your question for Seok Zhu. Alright. Yeah. Have a look at number 10. Because okay, maybe I will extend a little bit about today until 10:15. Yeah, you might have some question to ask me. Then I don't need to rush for so much. Yeah, and I will upload these videos to YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, if you like kind of forget something, maybe you can refer back to this video. Alright, first thing is he gives you this equation for question number 10. Fx equals to negative x minus m minus 3. Alright, so over here, asks you to find the values of m. Actually, it's quite simple because you got two coordinates here. Like one of the coordinates is y-intercept. Y-intercept actually is just 0, negative 4. And I got another coordinate is 6, -4. I want to find m, I can substitute one of the coordinate into this equation, then I can easily get the m. So of course I will choose the first coordinate lah, because this coordinate looks simple. Alright, so 0 is x and -4 is y. So this one is -4 equals to -0 minus m minus 3. Alright, so yeah, this one is negative m is positive m. -3 move here is positive 3 is -1. M is just -1. Alright, I'm not sure why so many of you got 6, but obviously I don't think it's 6. And yeah, if you okay, yeah, because this is the only information we have, because we cannot my bad. Wait, I think I do something wrong, isn't it? Because impossible -1. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to digest. Or -4 0. Why can't I just substitute in? Do I copy the question wrongly? -m. This is -4. Yeah, I think I use the acid symmetric one will be easier. Yeah, this is 0. This is 6. 0, 6. The middle one should be 3. Yeah, maybe m equals to 3, but supposedly substitute coordinate, you will got the same answer, I think. No. Is it no? -4. This is -0 minus m. This is -3. -3 move here is positive 3. -m. Yeah. Let's try to substitute another coordinate, see what happens. This is -4 equals to -6 minus m minus 3. This one will be -1 equals to -6 plus m. M is equals to 5. I don't think this is the right way, because both will give you different. Yeah, different. Am I seeing the wrong question? This diagram is belong to question number 10, isn't it? Yes. They are supposedly, let me see, 0, -4. This is substitute 0 for x, -4 for y, -4 here. This is 0. So must use the midpoint formula to find. Yeah, I think something wrong over here, because normally I can substitute the coordinate and get the answer, but in this time, if can't, yeah, because we know this one is always parabola graph, what? So if parabola graph means it will be symmetric. So if I got this one is 0, and this one will be 6. So the symmetric over here, this is 6 unit, right? Divide 2, so here will be 3. So the acid symmetric should be x equals to 3. So I know my maximum point here will be 3 something. Alright, 3 and y. This is the first information I can get from the curve like this. So obviously my m is equal to 3. Alright, but as what I know just now, if I substitute the coordinate into here, supposedly I will get m equals to 3, but I'm not sure why I got different value. Yeah, maybe I will find out, but yeah, just do not waste your time. Yeah, m is just equal to 3. Because this is parabola graph, we have to make sure here is symmetric. Okay, then he asked us to find the equation of axis symmetric. It's just x equal to 3. This is answer for A. Answer for B is just x equal to 3. Answer for C, the coordinate of the maximum point. If we have this equation, obviously we know our y is -3 because of this value, isn't it? So our y is equals to -3. So our maximum point will be 3 and negative 3. That's all. Okay? Yes, I think that's all. Yeah, just curious. But answer B, just like that, yes. Because axis equation of the axis symmetric, this is equation. But let me just substitute in, see whether the theory is correct or not. Because we got m equal to 3, right? Okay, I substitute back here. Then I'm trying to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept means when x equals to 0. When x equals to 0, I will got fx equals to 0 minus 3. Oh, we got a square here. This equation got problem because it forget about the square here. This one should be negative x minus m squared. Because I'm wondering why I got a different answer. Yes, I think the question forget about the square. Because completing the square, this one is x minus m squared, isn't it? Yes, the question forget about the square. Yes, if got square, I believe I got the correct answer. Okay, let's try to substitute in. So this one will be negative 3, negative 3 square, negative 3 square will be 9, 9 minus 3 will be 6. This is negative 9 minus 3 is negative 12. Damn, that was obvious. I would say this question is like so weird about this question. Is x is 0, this is 9, negative 9 is negative 12. So the axis symmetric should be negative 12. Okay, just ignore about this question. I think this question got some mistake. And because if I substitute x equal to 0 here, my y-intercept will be negative 12. But then this y-intercept is negative 4. Means my m answer is wrong. Yes, this question just makes students like so confused. Okay, I just give this question. Yes, just ignore this question. Yeah, we move on to question 11. This question maybe after I try already, I got some finding, then I post on the Facebook page. Let's have a look question 11. Yeah. Okay, for question 11, I hope question 11 got no mistake. This is 4, this is x plus h square plus 6. Alright, we got this diagram, and then the diagram here gives us 2. So if the minimum point here is 2, do we say minimum is 2? Okay, so axis symmetry is very simple. So first, I know my axis symmetrics is just equals to x equals to 2. I said always follow the x value. Mean you got the axis symmetric here. This equation called x equals to 2. Okay, simple. So you can get h easily. So h is just, when x equals to 2, h will equals to negative 2. Alright, so first thing I got this one will be 4. This is x minus 2 square plus 6. So my minimum point from here should be negative 2 and 6. So my k is just 6. Simple. Okay, why is negative 2 is not 2? Okay, because I say in the quadratic equation form, this one should always equal to 0, right? Oops, this is positive 2, sorry. So if x is positive 2, you imagine this one is positive 2, then I take out x plus 2 equals to 0, x will got negative 2. So if x is negative 2, means this value will be negative 2. So in order to make this value is positive 2, I have to put negative 2 over here. So if I put negative 2 over there, I will got x minus 2 equal to 0, x will get 2. Because just now I say inside the completing the square form, this x value is always opposite symbol one. If this is positive, then here will be negative. If here is positive, here will be negative. They're always opposite symbol one. So here we got 2, this is negative 2 lah. If here I got 5, this is negative 5. If here I got negative 5, this is positive 5. Inside the bracket, the value beside here is always opposite one. Just remember this one. If you don't believe, you can actually try to like get some question and try to do. You will find out that always opposite one. That's why just now I say, if I got y equals to 2x plus 5 square minus 6, my minimum point will be negative 5 and negative 6. We didn't take 5, didn't it? Because we take 5 is wrong. Okay, because this one is always, you have to imagine x plus 5 equals to 0, then x is negative 5. Alright, this is something quite important. So it's asked for h. Why not we just substitute x plus h? Yeah, you can do so. You can do something like x plus h equals to 0. Then what you can do now is, you got 2, right? 2 plus h equals to 0. H is negative 2. You see? You got the same answer. H is still negative 2. Yeah, because you got x plus h, right? You just make this one equal to 0. Then you just substitute 2 into here. You still got h equals to negative 2. Can you get me? Or you still feel, some of you like very lost now? Okay, if you like so lost, maybe we can try more question. A little bit. Yes. Any question? Yeah. Okay. Because some students seems like lost, so maybe I just explain one more time like very fast. So if you got x is 2, right? Now x equals to 2. Okay, this is what you got from here. You just substitute into here. Whatever you have the bracket square one, you make it equal to 0. X plus h equal to 0. You got x equal to 2, right? Substitute in. 2 plus h equal to 0. H will equals to negative 2. Yeah, this is how we find h. Alright, I hope you just follow this method. It will help you a bit. Okay, how to sketch? Sir, can I know what is the meaning of 4 in the equation? Okay, the 4 over there is just decide whether this graph is maximum or minimum. It decides the pattern of the graph. If this value is bigger, maybe this graph actually will broaden a bit. Okay, it won't affect much on your minimum point and maximum point. I mean the 4 here. Okay, why cannot use the equation or equation? What do we mean by why cannot use the equation? What equation? You want to use this equation? No, you're not going to use this equation to find h, because you got 3 unknown here. You got fx is the unknown, x is the unknown, and h is the unknown. No matter what you substitute in, you still cannot find, because you do not have any coordinate over here. So you cannot use the equation. And then I just reply the question of the Nazmi asked me about sketch the graph. Okay, let's see sketch the graph. But before that, why only use in the bracket one? Yes, whatever inside the bracket here is for you to find the minimum values of x. Minimum or maximum depend on the graph. If to find the minimum values of x, this is minimum values of x, so we use whatever thing inside the bracket. Okay? So if you want to find the y value, we take something outside the bracket, which is here 6. Okay? Yeah, maybe you can try to search my completing the square videos on YouTube. Actually, I got few of it over there. Alright, so just now what is the equation of the nav? Okay, it's over here. He asked me to sketch this graph. Let me see. Negative what's x minus 2 square plus 7. How to sketch this graph? Okay, this is one of the question. Okay, my phone out of battery, I need to offline. No problems. Yeah, if you guys join tomorrow, I think I will discuss integration or something like that. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Whoever want to off now. All right. For this one, I want to sketch what before the bracket there's a negative. Yeah, I have a negative here. Okay, I want to sketch this graph. First, of course I need to find out its maximum or minimum first. This negative tell me what? This negative over here tell me its maximum point. Because a is less than 0, if this is maximum point, the point will be 2 and 7. Alright, then I need to find y-intercept. But in this case, maybe you can call it gx-intercept. You just change the y to gx-intercept. Alright, means what? When x equals to 0. When x equals to 0, gx will equals to negative 0 minus 2 squared plus 7. So this is 4 minus 4 plus 7 is 3. So that means I know my gx-intercept is 3. Then roughly I can sketch the graph now. Yeah, maybe I will have the graph like this. Okay, I will pass by 3. And I will go 7. Yes. Here I will pass by 3 because my gx-intercept is 3 when x equals to 0. And then my maximum point here will be 2, 7. This is my gx. This is my x. Alright, and then of course this one will be 7. And this one over here will be 2. Got it? Yeah, this is my graph. If I got this equation. So sketch the graph very easy. Always take out the maximum point or minimum point, and then you find the y-intercept. You want to find a y-intercept, you just make x equal to 0. Then you substitute x equal to 0 into your equation. You can easily get the y-intercept. Okay. Any more question? Maybe you just try a few more before we end the graph today. Yeah, I hope here actually I have some other question. I just hope more question can help you understand this one better. But this one only come out in paper 1, so I actually I won't think it's super important. But yeah, few marks is quite important for some student. Okay. Maybe we all have a look on question 13, but let me zoom in a bit. Oops. Quite hard to. Can you see question 13? Just good. Just give you some time to find out the question 13. I think it's not that bad, but you have to really understand the diagram. Okay. Can you got the answer? Let me see. I haven't seen the question. Diagram above show the graph of a quadratic function y equals to fx. Alright. The tangents to the curve at the maximum point y equals to 7. Alright. Then write the equation of the acid symmetric inside the graph. Okay. Express fx in the form of this one where m and n are constant. Okay. Okay, first thing, come first. I let me just zoom in a little bit more because I wish, because I want to draw over here. Okay, you can see the question, right? Okay, first is, I say this is called parabola graph, and your axis symmetric means your maximum point is always on the middle. So it's always on the middle. Some information we have here is, if -1 to 4, how many units you have here? It's 5 units, isn't it? So if here is 5 units, you divide 2, you got 2.5 units. Alright, this is some information you must get it. So from -1 to 4 is 5 units. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5 units. That means over from here to here is 2.5 units. From here to here is 2.5 units. So if there are 2.5 units here, what is this equation called? This is 4, right? We move 2.5, we move 2 is 2. We move 0.5, this one is called x equals to 1.5. Do you see that? From -1, I move 2.5 units, I will reach x equals to 1.5. Alright, this is something you must get the idea, because this is parabola graph. Parabola graph means your axis symmetric always on the middle. When on the middle means, yeah, you just take the x-intercept and divide by 2. Alright, then I can easily get my maximum point now. My maximum point is 1.5 and 7. Alright, so my axis symmetric is just x equals to 1.5. I got my answer for A. It's just x equals to 1.5. Or you can write x equals to 3/2. It doesn't matter. As long as you can write x equals to 3/2. It's fine. X equals to 2.5 is because you have to think from for Aliang, from -1 to 4, what is the total unit you have here? You just calculate -1 to 0 is 1 unit, 1 to 4 is 4 units, 4 plus 1 is just 5. Because total, because total distance here is 5 units. So this is 5. You want to find the midpoint of them. Yes, maybe you can use 2. Can we use the midpoint formula? Can we use the x plus -1 over 2? Yeah, you can use the midpoint formula. It's just 3/2, isn't it? Yeah, so we got x equal to 3/2. You want to find the midpoint. Because this is parabola graph, you know your maximum point, x value of your maximum point always at the midpoint here. So you want to find midpoint, right? So you x plus -1 divided by 2. Then you got x equal to 3/2. Okay? Okay, good. Then write the equation of axis symmetric. So I said equation of axis symmetric, just x equal to something. If you can find your x value, you just copy your x value, go down. Right? Then B, express fx in this pattern. So, okay, now I want to express it. So let me move this one. I need more space to write now. And yeah, just let me delete the unnecessary one. Surely is x. Yes, because for quadratic graph, always in this pattern. The quadratic graph, one day you will see something like this. Unless you in the integration chapter. Because this is not quadratic anymore. This one got another name another name for this graph. For quadratic, always x equal to something. Okay? Yes. Why I can't delete this one? Just delete it. Okay, good. Okay, B. B asks us write in this form. Fx equals to x plus a squared plus b. I'm always lost. No, not this one. It's just minus x plus m squared plus n. See, we got the maximum point just now, right? This is 1.5 and 7. So I just substitute in. So if this is positive 1.5, my m is just negative 3/2. Square, this one is just 7. Then it asks you, okay, you just express in this form, that's all. This is your final answer. So you just write fx equal to this one. Done. I think it's really one or two mark. It's quite simple. Okay, good. Means at least you got some idea. Okay, let's have a look on the question 14. Yes, So yeah, we got chance to do completing the square again. But why all these are so simple? I want to do something harder. Wait, I trying to find some harder questions, see have or not. Okay, we have a look. Question 15 maybe. Okay, can you see the question? You can see the question, right? Okay, have a look on question 15. Okay, we got fx equals to k x plus h square plus q. Alright, in order to find this question, he give you some information. Okay, constant is just their number, nothing special. The maximum value is, okay, he gives you maximum value is -3. Acid symmetric is x equal to 2. So these two already tell you your maximum point already. Your maximum point will be 2 and -3. Isn't it? So this is your maximum point. So if x is 2, yeah, you can do something like this. So x plus h equals to 0, right? When x is 2, 2 plus h equals to 0, h equals to -2. Okay, done. B. Oh, sorry. He asked you to find the range of k. What's the range of k? If he tell you this is maximum, I say when you see maximum, mean k must be negative. So k need to less than 0. This is A. Alright, this is a range of k. Because k less than 0, only you can get the maximum. If k is bigger than 0, you got minimum. Alright, then yeah, h I already find. This is B. And C. Find the values of q. Where is q? Okay, q is just -3. I think it's just 1 mark. Done. Alright, because this one a little bit different is the question asks you to find the range. Okay. Any question for 15? If don't have, maybe we go to question 16. Yes, let's find out question 16. Yeah, I will actually like a bit fast because yeah, we run out of time. Alright, question 16. fx equals to this one, and yeah, the maximum value is 18. Find the values of k. So first, we got negative x squared plus 6x plus k square. Have some lag. Okay, yeah, if you feel a bit lag, maybe you just watch the replay for the part you feel lag. Alright, so over here I only have one information, which is my maximum value. My maximum value is 18. So in order to do my maximum value, maybe I need to do completing the square for this one. So I'm going to do completing the square. I got some problem when I want to do the completing the square. Because this is negative. I say in order to do completing the square, this one must be positive 1. So what I will do is I will factorize out the negative. I will factorize out the negative from first and second term. This is x squared minus 6x plus k squared. Then I do copy the first and second term here. So it's x squared minus 6x. Then we have plus b over 2, which is -6 divided by 2 square minus, same thing, -2 over 2 square, close the bracket, plus k square. Plus k square. Okay, then first 3 terms we combine for completing the square. We take the first and last. This one is -3, right? So this one called x minus 3 square. So this one will minus 3 square is -9 plus k square. So I multiply the negative back to it, so it will be negative x minus 3 square plus 9 plus k square. Alright, I already done the completing the square. Then I want to know which part actually I can get the maximum value. Is from the last, everything we left here. This is our maximum value. Why k is positive? Oh, because I only factorize negative from first 2 terms. You can factorize negative from all 3 terms. You will get the same answer with mine. If you not believe, yeah, maybe you try it later if you got time. Alright, so the whole thing here will be maximum value. So 9 plus k square equals to 18. k square equals to 9. K will equals to square root of positive negative 9, which is positive negative 3. Here, do you say k must be bigger than 0 or less than 0? Yeah, no. He asks you find the values, right? Got s. So it's positive negative 3. That's all. Okay. In order to reply to the question of the Ouyang Li Ai, so yeah, I trying to like change the way I do. Now actually I factorize negative from all three. See whether I get the same answer or not. Okay, let me just copy down the question. Okay, I got fx. Okay, now I factorize out the negative from all three terms. I got x squared minus 6x minus k squared. Yes, we know maximum or minimum based on the value beside the x squared. The value beside of x squared is negative is maximum. If the value beside of x squared is positive, means it's minimum. This is how we know maximum and minimum. Alright, so then I continue factorize. So negative I put outside. The first term and second term I copy. The third term will be plus minus 6 divided by 2 is negative 3 square minus negative 3 square minus k square. Then we combine the first three terms. It will be x minus 3 square. This one will be minus 9 minus k square. Then we multiply negative for every single one. Negative x minus 3 square plus 9 plus k square. Do you see you got plus 9 plus k square? It's exactly same with my plus 9 plus k square here. So same thing, at the end you solve, you got k is positive negative 3. Alright, I hope I do answer your question. Because when you do the completing the square, you can choose you want to factorize all three terms or first two terms only. You cannot choose only factorize out the first term, it's wrong. Either first two terms or first three terms. Okay, please remember it because it's quite important. Okay, yes, I think that's all for these two chapters. Anything you want to ask before we end the class? So in the form of ax minus b squared plus c, the meaning of c is maximum or min. Yes, the meaning of c here is not y-intercept. It's never be y-intercept, please. Because a lot of students when they say c, yes, okay. Quadratic equation is different with y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so if I got something like y equals to x minus 5 squared minus 6, the negative 6 here is never the y-intercept. Because a lot of students will think it is y-intercept. It is not. The negative 6 here is the minimum or maximum value. Depend on our A. Why I say it's not the negative, why I say it's not the y-intercept, I can try to do the experiment because y-intercept x always equals to 0. So I make x equal to 0. You can see y equals to 0 minus 5 squared minus 6. So y will equals to 25 minus 6. Y-intercept equals to 19. See? If you straight away take negative 6 as your y-intercept, you got wrong because y-intercept is 19. Here have someone can teach me how to download YouTube video in MP4 format because last night I tried to download surf on 5 video and yeah, you can try to download some software. I think you got a lot of software actually can easily download the YouTube video. Yeah, and I don't mind you just download and share to your friend. I'm fine. Just make sure you learn and you do well in the coming SPM exam because you only have maybe 1 week time before you have your SPM exam. Yeah, paper 1 and paper 2. I think paper 2 is quite tough for a lot of students. Yes, before I end the video today, any more questions you want to ask? What time for tomorrow class? I think I update in my Facebook page, but I can check for you. Wait for a while. Let me check. What time is it? It's not mistaken. It's 8 or 8:30, but I'm not sure. Just let me check. For tomorrow, oh my god, I got so many messages over here. What's wrong? Yes, tomorrow will be 7 to 8:30. Sorry. Yeah, tomorrow we will discuss about integration. Basically, integration, yeah, we will discuss on. I will discuss more on paper 2 for integration. Paper 1 I think should be okay. Yes, no, for me it's just a few time because I just from, yeah. If you are from 4 student, you still have some time. Teacher got teach log. I didn't really teach log because yeah, if you have problem of log, you can ask me because I only have like 7 days, so a lot of students request a lot of chapter. It's very hard for me to choose a chapter which one is like important for you, because it depends. Some chapter good, some student good in certain chapters, some are not. Alright, so yeah, if I have time, maybe I will do a video about log. Yes, but yeah, I got so many video. I have so many video about MX in my YouTube channel. Please check it out. And yeah, this is the last effort already. So please do something to like make sure you will get the good result. Because MX like 65 to 70, you already can get A. So yeah, please do your best. And for those of you who join the class tomorrow, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we will discuss integration. Only one topic for 1.5 hours. I think should be more than enough. Yeah, that's all. Yes, if we have no more questions, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Yeah, I still need to go back home. I'm still in my office. Yes, from 7 to 8:30. Yeah, reply to C. Okay, see you, bye-bye.